Challah, Perek Gimel, Mishnah Ches. Hanoitel sa'or me'isa shelo hurma chalosa. Someone who takes sourdough, this leavening agent, sa'or, from a dough, shelo hurma chalosa, where challah had not yet been taken. V'noisel, and he places it l'soich isa, into a dough, shehurma chalosa, where challah had already been taken. And for example, let us assume that the sa'or is one lug, a quarter of a kav. And remember, the shear for challah is 5 lug. He has 1 lug of isa, which is put together with the dough. It's now mixed within the dough where challah had already been taken. Says the Mishnah, Im yesh lo panoso mimokam acher, if he has a supply of other dough elsewhere where challah had not yet been taken, then moitzi lefi cheshbon, he can take challah according to the cheshbon, the quantity of this sa'or, which is in the rest of the other dough, the dough where challah had been taken. What does that mean? That means he would take another dough, which is chayav for challah. He would connect them both, as we've learnt in Perek Beis, where it mentions there that one would either make them bite each other, make the two doughs touch each other very firmly, or just touch, remember, in a container, in a sal. And what he would do, assuming there was sufficient quantity, in other words, you have your 1 lug of sa'or, together with 4 lug of other challah, other dough where challah had not yet been taken, joining both these doughs together, you could then take your challah, 1/24, 1/48, if he was a professional selling, but otherwise a 24th, you would take 1/24 of the required amount, the 5 lug, made up of 1 lug of sa'or, which is in the dough, which is mixed, and the balance, the 4 lug, he would take 1/24 of the 5 lug, the 5/4 of a kav, for his challah. However, im lav, if not so, which means he doesn't have any other dough, Chazal say we must then regard this dough which has in it the sa'or from which challah was not taken, and the balance of the dough where challah had already been taken. One needs to regard that whole mixture as being tevel, where challah has not actually been taken from the whole dough. Moitzi challah achas al hakol. He should take challah, the mitzvah of challah, from the whole dough, the whole amount of this dough, which would include both the sa'or, where challah had not been taken, and the balance of the dough where it had. It would all now be regarded as tevel, and challah would be taken from the total amount, 1/24 of that total amount.